Hello everyone, welcome back to Dark Cloud 2. As I'm recording this, the first Uncut episodes have been published, so I'm seeing all of your comments from the two versions, and more people are interested in the Uncut versions than I would have guessed, which is cool. It's certainly an experiment that's giving me some valuable intel for later series that I'm planning. So in this episode, at least in the beginning, we're going to get Mullane. Now, speaking of the Uncut versions, in order to get Mullane, I looked it up, and I have to upgrade Monica's weapon twice, and that means building it up in this direction. Now, I could go get one of the weapons that this turns into. It doesn't have to be this specific Gladius that is upgraded twice, but it does need to be one of two weapons that comes from upgrading the Gladius twice. Now, I could, like I said, just go out and buy it or build it or whatever, but I don't want to. I'm going to grind because we need money anyway and resources and such. So for those of you watching the Uncut, I'm going to be watching a lot of grinding for a bit while I blather incessantly. And if you're watching the cut version, we're going to smash cut right back in here where I get Mullane. And the first thing I need to do is get myself some bread? Or am I good? No, I'm good. Damn, man. I've been getting some nice shortcut tips, like Sakabo, friend and fan of the channel, has helpfully told me I can just click a weapon and then I can say repair, and that saves me a couple clicks from the item menu. Dark Cloud 2 is very well designed. It has about 2 or 3 different ways to do just about anything, such as moving around and such, which is cool. Alright, so I need to build this weapon up twice. We're just going to head into the rainbow butterfly wood, and find a decent floor where I can build up the weapon and get some cash. Oh, well, this one I have to defeat all the enemies with her sword anyway. The way Dark Cloud 2 works is that the later floors have stronger enemies. Obviously, that's probably, pretty common. It's a common tactic, so you'll get the most experience points from being Strang and taking a bit of a risk, so that is what we are doing. And if I can't do it, I can't do it. Whatever. So, my adventures yesterday, because I live such an exciting life, you guys, because I'm a YouTuber. You have no idea. Like, yesterday, I went to the grocery store. No, I know. So just stop being jealous for a minute. But, I actually went to the grocery store. But, legit, there was one exciting thing. Because as I was leaving... To tell you, my bar for exciting... As I was leaving, I went through my grocery store's deli section, and they had, 6 different kinds of, cheesy chip dips. And I want them all. And... resisted the urge because they're really kind of pricey. But I bought one, and it sounds really tasty, and if this was a stream, I would probably try it on air, because for some reason, the times when I stick stuff in my mouth are very popular on streams, but because this is a normal episode and I don't like chewing on the mic, I will refrain. This is going to be a bit of a problem. I had to just wait till I had an opening. What with the satisfying combat and such. I'm being a little clumsy. Since I'm kind of letting him... There we go. That's another reason why I don't really mind grinding a little bit, because it gets my fingers back used to the game. Since it's been a while since I've played. So usually... I tend to alternate series when I do the shows, as you have seen. I usually have 2 active series at once and alternate, and it's partly based on something the channel manager Kayla once said to me about a different Let's Play channel. And I figure the variety helps people who come for specific games and who are not interested in other games that I do. But for Dark Cloud 2, the reaction, the interest has been really high. That's the problem with this guy. I can't do damage to him. Alright, let's see what happens if I switch weapons. Let's get her better sword out. I mean, if nothing else, it's going to do a lot more damage. Or not. It does twice as much damage. That's the only problem with this, man. I would need a much higher smash rating on her sword to do any sort of real damage output against these things. Alright, forget the metal. Instead, we'll just blast this dude with the ride pod. Oh, geez, my weapon's almost broken, too. I did not realize that. And then we'll switch back to Monica so she can get the experience. Ooh, and Borneo's on the team? Oh man, I am not prepared. I need to get Borneo off the team. Alright. So, when you have a... Oh, one thought at a time, Pyro. Finish one thought at a time. So, normally I alternate series for the sake of variety, but I have been having so much fun with Dark Cloud 2. It is one of those games that I am constantly thinking about now and desperately want to play more of. So I'm like, you know what? Forget alternating series. Plus, we don't have another series at the moment. All we have is Dark Cloud 2. I guess technically I've got Monster Rancher DS as an active series still, which I could be playing, but I don't know, my heart's not in it. And we've got The Sims, Sims 4, but that's mainly for streams. So we're just sort of all about Dark Cloud 2 for a minute, which I'm okay with because for some of these longer games, the Dark Cloud 2s and the Monster Ranchers of the world, that like sometimes I just want them to go, you know? I don't know how you guys feel about it. For me, you know, there have been many series where toward the end I talk about I just want to get it over with, which is why I was kind of rushing through, say, Monster Rancher 2. And I don't mean for that to come across as like a disservice to all of you. A few times that has happened where that particular decision of mine to just rush to the ending has been really bad. Like, it's been ill-advised. But, usually it's just because I tend to be one of those people who just, this is gonna make me sound like a fucking drug addict. I want to be a person who always has new experiences. And, that means I don't often finish a lot of the games I start because I don't min-max. I don't play very fast. I never play games very fast. So because of that, when I get new games, I tend to get, like, most of the way there, but then once I find a groove, I just kind of stop playing it. And when I originally played Dark Cloud 2, that's what happened. Like, that's part of the reason I don't bother 100%ing things. It's why I didn't really get... I never got the best weapons for Max or Monica the first time around. And it's all because by the time I got to that part of the game, I just sort of wanted it to be over. Which is not... I don't intend for it to be disrespectful to the game. It's more just like I'm excited to do the next thing. I'm always excited to do the next thing, whatever the next thing is. So, and I've seen that reflects in my work here in YouTube. It reflects in my work in other places. I don't let it affect my work when it comes to people. Like, I certainly didn't let it affect my work when I was doing taxes. But when it comes to even IGN, when it comes to writing, I just want to hurry up and get the next chapter done, or the next whatever done, the next page, the next topic, just to get it done so I can move on. And it's not the best mentality to have, because if you get trapped in this, always gotta keep going, then you don't really take the time to appreciate what you've done. And I fall into that trap a lot with the streams, because there's always another stream. So it is what it is. I'm trying to do better. But that's oh shit. That's something deep in my personality that I don't think I would be able to really unprogram from myself. Because I constantly want to do things and keep things going. And It's very rare when I, like, can look back on a stream and be really proud of, say, a stream I've done, and just move on. Or, not, what? I want to stay, no, I didn't mean I wanted to move on! No, damn it! Alright, I guess I'm cutting back in for a minute to do the cutscene at least. I didn't want to move on yet. Oh, the nice thing is we can always move back. But, man, alright, I promise we're gonna get Mullane before we do anything in the next area, okay? Because I want to get Mullane there. Oh, good, I don't have to- oh, wait, yes I do. Son of a bitch. I could just load the save, but then I would have wasted the uncut version's time. And I don't want to do that. Okay, I don't think I have to do anything while I'm here.
Wow, they even have a station here.
This is Balance Valley Station.
By the look of things, this valley's been hit as well. Hey, Max! We'll take care of things at this end. You take as long as you need.
Thanks, Borneo.
Go get them, kids. Be careful out there.
Okay, I gotcha.
We got this, Cedric, no worries. Alright, so... I'm gonna talk to him anyway, because I wanted to repair the parts. And I guess that's it. And then we need to find Eric. Get some bombs. Those are very cone-shaped rocks. Okay, come on, buddy. Alright. Alright, anyway, so... because, back to talking about the bits that oh, I could get a Dell. Let's go back to a Dell. About things I'm proud of, like, my favorite stream we've done recently was Banjo-Kazooie, because I lose my mind in that one, and it was really fun. And it was very memorable. But a lot of the other streams we do, I tend not to remember what I was doing in them, which is a bit of a problem. But, you know, that's the thing. Like, I'm just focused on the next thing. And in a business, you sort of have to be always focused on what's coming up. But, I don't know. There's a limit, I guess. There's a happy medium. I'm still trying to find it. Alright, Adele, let's head over back to the dungeon, please. Alright, so I didn't see how many experience points she got, but she got a decent amount here, so we'll just keep grinding here for a minute. She at least leveled up her sword once, and she's close to leveling it up again. I think. Oh man, I'm tired. Why am I sleepy? Alright, how's your weapon? Gladius 4. Okay, so... what is the +5? There is something about getting a weapon to +5, and I don't remember what it is. I know that if you spectrumize a weapon, it can be an unstable crystal, which means sometimes its boosts aren't very good. Maybe once you get to a +5, then you're guaranteed that it'll work, maybe? I don't remember. You know, one of the things that drives me nuts about myself is that usually when I ask a question, I'm like, I think it's this way. You know, if it's a 50-50 shot, I'm usually wrong. Like, I'm wrong way more often than average. If you go back and watch this series, you'll even see it where you'll see a lot of, I think I go left and it's to the right, or I think the repair powder for the melee weapon is more expensive, and it's not. And, like, anytime it's a 50-50 split, I screw up. And I've noticed this about myself. This goes back a very long time, not just for Dark Cloud 2, and I'm not sure why. I am not sure why that's a thing that I screw up in my brain. But it is what it is. Get your stuff, Monica. Did I just explode? That was weird. I didn't lose any health. Alright. Good deal. I don't know how much money we're getting out of this either, but certainly with making bombs from Eric, we should be okay. So there's a Dark Cloud 2 wiki that I'm going off of, and 2 game FAQs that I'm going off of. So I'm hoping that I won't get steered in an incorrect direction. Today's been a little bit scary for me. Oh, maybe not. Today, I'm recording this on August 20th, not to date the episode, but I date the episode, so who cares? And Game Informer just laid off a bunch of people. Game Informer technically is still there, but basically everybody who writes for it is gone. So, you know, print media, man. It's another victim of print media. And I thank my lucky stars every day that IGN still has seen fit not to fire me yet. So hopefully that continues for a while. This is why your donations are so helpful with PayPal and Patreon. You can find links for those in the video description if you want to ever donate a little something. Help keep the lights on and help keep me fed. Oh gosh. Alright. Repair. Nope, not status. Oh wait, I can build this up? Except I need more beast. Okay. What was this? Oops. That was flame. Okay, so I need beast. That's like the one crystal I don't have. I have nothing for beast. Does unknown bone turn into beast? No, that's exorcism. This is a problem. Because I need the hunter, whoops. Oh, why? Why can't there just be a selection to be like, sort items by X? Alright, fine. Metals first. Alright, anyway, I need a beast, I need a beast crystal. I don't have any. Earth element, life. Can life do it? What does life do? Oh, that's durable. Hides? Hides, probably. Yep, hides do it. Alright. Let's add, 8 points. Let's double it. Oh, yep, that was enough. Okay, so now you're gonna build up to the cliff knife. There we go. Now, either one of these will work, and since we're low on beast stuff, I'll go for the flame, lightning, and exorcism. So, let's get the flame. Where's the thing that I just had? Where's the crystal I just had? Oh, there it is. Do 4. Hopefully this will be enough. It probably won't be, but whatever. Okay. Still, yep, I'm still short on flame. Wait a minute. Should I actually send the sword the other direction? No, that's the one she's already got, the Cyclone Beast one. Right, so I should be working on the other direction so I have various weapons to use. Okay, that's fine. At least this will do some damage now. Alright, cool. Now it just needs lightning and exorcism. Alright. I still don't think she'll be able to do much damage against the Sonic Bomber, but we can try. Yeah, it's just the same damage, and it's causing me serious hits on her durability. Okay. Got all that stuff. Oh wow, he's almost up to 1,000 experience points already. Alright. Ow, forgot he had a melee attack. I'm once again not doing my long periods of silence like I should be. The chest was empty. It's fine. So my technique for editing these episodes... The world is so noisy. I have a bunch of dipshits who have very loud motorcycles who drive by. That makes my ears hurt. My technique for this is that I have been indeed watching every second of my video despite wanting to do the cut version so I wouldn't have to do that very thing, but it is what it is. I'm very particular. I want my show to be as good as it can be, and that means listening to every single solid second of the show to make sure there isn't weirdness or problems. Whoops. Oh yeah, you can level up the monsters. I didn't realize that. The last time I played this, I liked Monica as she was, and I wasn't really super into the monster stuff, so I didn't do much with it. I think I only had like 2 or 3 badges, and there's 12. And I know I didn't level them up very much, so... I dodged my rock. And so there's a lot of this game I still haven't explored yet.
Looks like we got them all.
But I'm not overly concerned about it. I received a pseudo complaint, maybe just feedback from a particular fan recently who told me he didn't like the series I was doing because it wasn't grabbing him anyway, but because I was skipping stuff, it really turned him off. And I'm like, I'm not a completionist, man. I'm just not. Like, that's not what this channel's about. This channel's not big on gimmicks or challenges. Which, I don't know, maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's going... Whoa. Oh, that's probably been sounding awful until I just did that. Well, it's uncut for a reason. Ugh. The bees were back. I hope that doesn't sound too bad. Even if you're watching the cut version, hold on a second. Okay, back to even the uncut versions. Sorry about that. I listened back to the video and I don't think you were hearing what my audio output was telling me was going on. But, so I think we're okay. That really worried me. My audio output was telling me that the lapel microphone, which isn't even plugged in, was making a constant noise. And it kind of scared the crap out of me. But it seems like everything is all fine. So, hooray. Alright. Oh yeah, I got the, I got some levels. I didn't even check here. Okay, so I'm going for lightning exorcism, so let's do the lightning. Let's ride the lightning. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Why is the metals box all the way down there now? Does it matter? It probably doesn't matter. Alright. I think we're making a profit here, even though I'm having to spend money on repairs for my weapons. I'm probably making a profit because, if nothing else, I'm getting items that I can sell, and Eric is recharging while I'm doing this, so we can buy more bombs off him if we need to. Whoops. Previous topic, as far as challenges go, there's a particular series I'm thinking about bringing back, because it has been often requested. And when I brought up the potential to the audience at large, some people want to see it, some people want to see it if there's a twist involved, like a challenge. Some don't want to see it at all because I've already done it. And a long time ago, once this channel started getting really some attention, I have fixed in my head that I can't please everybody, and I never will, and that's fine. That's one of the, for all the insecurities I have about the channel and myself, but especially the channel, one of the few insecurities I don't have is this need to change myself too radically in order to make everybody happy. I do want to continue to improve the channel as much as I can and improve all the videos as much as I can, but I have no interest in, the example I always give is screaming into the microphone. I'm no Markiplier, and most of you who have followed me don't want me to be Markiplier, so that's fair enough. And so, those are kind of the lines I'm not going to cross, but lately it's turned into more subtle things, with certain fans wanting certain things that either I just don't want to do, or I don't have the time to do. It's, we have our staple series, like when Monster Rancher, if there's ever a new one that comes out, we'll do it. There was recently a news thing that came out that they're going to port Monster Rancher 1 to the Switch, which is really strange, especially because you can't really do the disc system, so that's curious how that's going to work. And assuming it gets a Western release, or at least an English release, we'll do it for sure. I have a feeling the general viewership of PFLPE would riot if I didn't do a Monster Rancher or an Evil Genius when it comes out. So, we'll have our staple series, but, I don't necessarily want to make this a challenge channel either. I guess I shouldn't be opaque. I mean, the series in question that I'm thinking about doing is a third run of Evil Genius. And I was advised that if I do Evil Genius, I should give it some sort of twist or whatever. But I haven't beaten it vanilla since 2015 for the channel. So I kind of want to build it. I kind of want to beat it vanilla. And yeah, some people aren't going to like that, but you know what? I want to do that. And peer pressure generally doesn't work on me. Because, I don't know. I'm stubborn, I guess? I don't know if I'm stubborn. Maybe I'm stubborn. But just in general, I want to do what I want to do. It is your Let's Play too, and I am more than happy to take advice, but, it's advice. It is rare sword made from desert sand, easily broken, which probably explains that little broken shield icon there on the left. Well, let's give this a go. This is one of the swords that Mullane needs, so all I have to do is go back with this thing and she'll be happy, but... Well, at least from one attack, it didn't seem like it broke.
Looks like we got them all.
Seemed fine. That didn't take as long as I thought it did. As long as I thought it would. That was only a half hour of grinding. It's not bad. I was fully expecting it to take me hours. I guess it helps that I was smart enough to do this in the highest difficulty dungeon that I could have, rather than trying to grind repeatedly in, say, the first area. Guess I can buy some bread while I'm here. How you doing, Monica? You need just 2 bread. Where's the bread store? There it is. Palm Brinks is small, but it still confuses me just because everything kind of looks alike. Alright. 2 of those. Yeah, decent amount of money, I guess. Okay, now we head here, and now it's time to cut back in. Oh good, the Cubs are playing, and I'm going to miss it because I'm recording. Alright, we've got the Sandbreaker sword, which should be good enough. Wow, that's a pretty impressive sword. Sorry I had to test you. It's just that if I fight with an amateur, it's dangerous for me too. But I guess I needn't worry that about with you. Right, let's go fight together. Mullane, join your party. Awesome. I don't know what her abilities are. So now we have to move back to Sindain and start making her a house. And I'm sure she's going to have other nonsense she needs with it, but that's fine. Let's throw something together for her right quick. Straw houses are cheaper, but they have, they're a lot less culture points. And I want culture points, so we're going to make a wooden house. Come on, move. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Let's kind of tuck this one over here. Yeah. Now, I assume she's going to have, requests. Nope. No requests whatsoever. Cool. That made that a lot easy. A lot easier. What are your powers, Mullane? Some say it's not for women, but the sword does not care who holds it. May the best fighter win. Exactly. What are your abilities? Gives you bonus points when upgrading swords. That's useful, since I'm all about, Monica's weapons. Will sew you tools and swords. Okay. What do you have on you? You have a bunch of weapons I can use. Oh yeah, for the, another example for that you can just buy a weapon outright. If you remember our dad, whatever his name is, Max's dad, needs him to make a bell trigger. You can just straight up buy a bell trigger lately. And, or did I just say lately? I'm sorry, I'm getting texts on my phone, and it's very confusing. You can eventually buy a bell trigger and show that to him, and he'll be happy with it. So I'm not overly concerned about Max's dad yet. I'll worry about it when or if I need to deal with getting him into a particular city, but that's it. Alright, it didn't say there was a change in the future, so there's something I've missed. I may not have the culture points. Oh no, Elder Direct's branch restored, and I don't have the information on that one yet. Okay. And again, I could look it up. I have a feeling I could do it now, but I would rather just wait for more geostones so I can get the information on that one. So it's fine. Everything's fine. Let's just move to the next station, to Balance Valley, and see what's going on here and try to get the Elder Sage, whatever his name is, to get information on how to advance. And that will be after I... Whoa, camera. And that will be after I speak to Eric and get some bombs. The advantage with having people on the train is you can grab people for this kind of thing and add them to the party without having to just zip back and forth, but it's fine. Why do I have more? Okay, yeah, more items, that's it. Okay. So that's great, and then let's see if Steve can get repaired. I mean, upgraded. No, he's close. I mean, I could buy a voice pack almost. That's just... eh. Attach a shield kit. Oh yeah, for him it's buyable. Oh, whatever. He's fine. Everything's fine. I'm good with the way everything is right now. Let's just move on. Yeah, it didn't take me long. 37 minutes. I'm okay with that. And that even includes me panicking over the audio output problem. Alright. Go to Balance Valley, yes! We need to go to Balance Valley and look for the Elder Summoner guy person I don't remember.
So this is Balance Valley.
That's right. There are 4 plateaus in this valley, but the height of those plateaus can change. Pretty strange, huh?
Wow. Huh? There are houses over there. Might be people as well. Let's go check it out.
Balance Valley is really fun to build on because you have to build not only to the requirements of the Carpetrarian, but you also have to ensure that everything is weighted the same. It's incredible. It's super fun.
Get out.
You can talk?
Hold on, Mr. Owl. Just listen to us, please. What is it?
We're looking for somebody.
Oh, his name's Crest. I remember.
His name is Crest.
Yeah, thanks, Monica. I'm on it.
Crest. So you've come to see Crest, have you?
Yes, that's right.
Crest is dead.
Dead? Oh no.
So Griffin's henchmen got him too. Now what are we gonna do? And who's this?
Lynn was Crest's apprentice. She's been bedridden with shock ever since his death. Unfortunately, it looks like her illness has taken a turn for the worse.
It looks pretty bad.
We need a house call from Dr. Dell.
Dr. Dell?
He's the head doctor in Palm Brinks, the best doctor around. But he looks like a duck, so don't be too surprised when you see him.
Why would we be surprised, Max?
You know a doctor?
Yep, it looks like Lynn can't be moved, so we'll get the doc to come out here. Monica, let's get back to Palm Brinks.
Yeah, I guess we'd better.
Please do hurry back.
Right.
I love video games because you get to throw in sentences like that and just nobody finds it surprising as the player. We need the doctor. He looks like a duck, but just, it's fine. Don't be surprised that he looks like a duck. And then as the player, we're just like, all right, whatever. Sure, Duck Doctor. We'll make this happen. We will get that Dr. Duck. I'm getting so many messages on Discord. What? What do you all want? Okay. Squirrel Hog, one of the newer members of the channel, and our newest moderator, has said that every time he sees an unread notification on his phone, he has to go read whatever it is, and I understand that. FOMO, fear of missing out.
Well, if it isn't Max, what's up?
That isn't the voice I pictured for Dr. Dell.
Please, Dr. Dell, come with us. A really sick girl needs your help.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for.
What? Methinks there was a bit of an issue with which sound file played there. Oh, Dr. Dell is in the party, and Borneo is on the train. Well, that's fine. Luckily, thanks to the quick movement of the game, not Sindain, we can get there pretty much immediately. Not even much loading time either. There's like no loading time when you hop between sections of the world in this game. I don't know if that was true on the PlayStation 2 release, but certainly in the PS4, it's a bit quicker, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the lack of loading times.
We've been waiting. She's gotten worse since you left. Hurry, do something. Anything.
Not good. Not good at all. A few more days like this and she's done for.
Yep, there is a minor problem with the sound file.
Looks like she's been hit by toxic mist, and a pretty strong dose of it too. Regular medicine won't touch it.
Toxic mist?
You see more of it these days. But we still don't know what causes it. There's absolutely nothing we can do.
There's nothing you can do. Please try something.
I've got it! Lao Chow! He can cure her!
Huh? Lao Chow?
That's right. In my time, there's a legendary chef named Lao Chow. They say if you eat his miracle dish, it'll cure any kind of sickness on the spot.
That's how I feel about macaroni and cheese.
Well, where do we have to go to see him?
In the future, a place called Starlight Temple will be built in Balance Valley. That's where all the sages gather. There's a place there called Lao Chow's Bistro. Lao Chow is the head chef. If we bring Lao Chow's Bistro back and go see him, we might be able to save Lin.
All right, Monica. Just like we did in Sindain, we have to collect geostones here and use them to change the future, right?
Exactly, but we've got to bring Lao Chow's Bistro back first.
Then let's do it. Let's save Lin.
There's a passage in this valley that goes to the sea. It's called Starlight Canyon, and I bet we can find the geostones for this valley there. It's a dangerous area, though.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
I'll be in the train. Just give me a call if you need me.
You got it, Dr. Dell.
I'm counting on you. You've got to save Lin.
We're going to save her. Don't worry. In order to save Lin, who was on the verge of death, we had to venture into the dangerous Starlight Canyon. Although I was worried about Crest being gone, I concentrated on Lin, who was still with us.
Max is such a good character.
Chapter 3, the Sage of the Stars.
He's such a great character because he doesn't fall into the same bullshit tropes that other fantasy heroes fall into, and I love him, and I love this game. I love this game so much.
This is where Starlight Canyon starts. Let's get what we need to revive the origin points here. But before we change Balance Valley back, I've got to warn you about a few things. Balance Valley is divided into 4 fields. The height of the 4 fields changes depending on the weight of the buildings we put on each. If we want to put a big building there in the future, the height of all 4 fields has to be the same.
Wow, sounds a little harder this time.
Yeah, but we can do it. I just know it.
Optimism!
Okay.
Again, I'm sorry-ish to keep harping on it, but I love that kind of writing, because, you know, Max has his doubts, and Monica has her doubts at times, but they're just like, screw it, we've got to try, and then they're like, yeah, we got to try, and then they just friggin' do it! It's so good! Alright, so I could, go to the future now, and see what's going on, or we could just go get some stones, and as what I prefer doing is just getting the stones done all at once, and then worrying about everything else. So, that is what... Oh, shit, but... No, stop! I do want to go to the train and see what Dr. Dell's power is. Unless he's actually still in my party. Because if he's still in my party, then this whole thing's a waste of my time. Nope, he's not in my party. Didn't think so. Alright. Where are you, Dr. Doof? I have an Excel sheet that lists where every single character is, where their cities are supposed to be, and where they are located on the train. And I do not have it open right now. View abilities, cures of normal statuses. Ooh, that's handy. For now, cures all statuses. Ooh, that's pricey. That's so pricey. Let's hold off. I'll just grab Borneo for now, so I can get some more items in the thing. In the dungeon. Hey, Borneo. Alright, now that we have a new dungeon opened up, then we can get some more experience points, too, for when we need to grind a little bit. By more experience, I mean, you know, more experience per floor, so that'll be useful. Okay, Dr. Dell's power isn't anything we need to worry about, so we're going to head into Starlight Canyon, attack and defeat all enemies using only the ride pod. Okay, I can try that. I do remember this is a really pretty dungeon. Except it's raining horribly right now. Okay, so let's grab Max, and he can be the primary here. And then we'll just flip to the ride pod when we see an enemy, defeat it, grab the experience points, and then go back to Max. That way we conserve fuel. And another enemy. Shoot, maybe I shouldn't. There's that one dungeon I did before where I did walk around as the ride pod. And just switched when I had to do some big backtracking. Might need to go that way. Oh, bullshit. How did I get hit? Oh, there's another enemy there. I didn't even see that other enemy. I saw this jerk. Oh, man. That sucks. Alright, yep, now we're definitely gonna have to conserve fuel. I had considered bringing Cedric along for this very reason, but in my head I'm like, nah, Steve will be able to handle this. Oh, this is so peaceful. I mean, you know, other than all the gunshots I'm firing. Yeah, I still can't refuel him in the field. I have to buy fuel, and go from there. Whoa, 4 enemies. Get him, get him, get him. Dang, that's so many experience points! Good job, Steve. Holy crap, we can't afford to upgrade you in a minute. We'll head back to town once this is over with. I hate these masked tribesmen. I forgot that they existed. And you cannot attack them from the front. There is a way, I think if you have a melee, because, you know, whether it's Max or Monica or the ride pod with a melee weapon, and you block a charge, I think they flip over and then they get exposed or something. But otherwise, you have to fight you have to strike them from their backs. And it's incredibly annoying. It is the most annoying. Alright, nothing over here. Looking good so far. There's another smiling fairy who's got a knife. Oh shit! Whoa! He ran under where my shots were. Just like what I did to the shooting wolf from the last dungeon. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's not even risk anything right now. I want to at least locate the last... Oh man. There's still so many more enemies. Alright, maybe we'll get lucky and find some sort of way to fuel them back up. Okay. Well, there's a healing spot. Wow, this dungeon is much bigger than I thought it would be. Oh, man. Sorry, Steve. I think we're kinda dicked. I'm not sure I'll be able to get out of this with that, with finishing that challenge. 6. Still at 6. 5. Let's see if do I have anything that I can use? I'm not sure what items I need to... Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got a whole heap of nothing. I'm gonna have to look up what item refuels Steve here. Uh-oh. At least his back's to me. He does, Steve that is, does hit hard enough that those masked tribesmen aren't really a big deal. Just as long as I get my shots in. Alright, well, we're almost out of time for this one for the cut version. So we'll pick it up here next time, and hopefully Steve can finish this off. He doesn't have too much left. It's gonna kind of come down right to the end of it. But that's gonna do it for today. You know what? Never mind. Let's just finish this floor. Even for the cut version. Oh, that's what you have to do. You just make him run a while and then he falls on his ass. Don't charge me. Turn around. Oh, you're a piece of shit, aren't you? Aha! No, no, don't stop. No! Ah, crap. And hopefully that's the last enemy. No! Oh, Steve, I'm so sorry. I would have been fine if I hadn't taken the damage early on. All right, well, challenge over. Now I'll deal with the next episode. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you again tomorrow for another episode. Ah, Steve, I'm sorry. Got close, though. Maybe next time.